Okay, guys, so welcome to the video. I want to keep this super short and sweet as best I possibly can. No fancy edits, no mad graphics, just me and my whiteboard. And I want to show you what I mean about this post. Okay, this was a client's progress so far on her journey with me. Not that long into the process. And what I want to talk about is why there's a certain point in your coaching phase or when you coach with me that's super important. And there's always a part where a shift pattern takes place. Okay, let's take this for instance. You start your journey, and where I've labeled up here number one. So this part here, right, is where most people start. They go all in, they make progress, they get the dip, the weight starts to move, then something happens. You have a birthday party, an anniversary, and you get a little bit of a spike. Okay, we can get over that. We can start the journey and we can get back into rhythm and we can start to make more progress again. How many times have you done that? It's normal, it's common. First 4 to 6 weeks of any program, I vow anybody can do that on their own. If they have a little support from a friend, or maybe they're just will have goodwill or determination. This part here now, number two, which I've labeled here, this is the part where real coaching takes place. And for this specific client, knee injuries, problems with exercise, problems with mental health, setbacks in the past, been let down in the past, low moods, low energy. This is where we're coming from, right? This phase here is where most people will stop, or this is where they don't value the coach, because in this phase here is where check-ins, communication, where when we talk over stuff or we look at stuff in more detail, it takes time to get things right, to alter training programs. It takes time to find exercise that works better. It takes time to find nutrition that's going to suit your digestive system, your lifestyle, your habits, your friends and family, all this stuff. It takes time. So in this phase here of a 4 week block, the client's weight didn't move. She was getting frustrated. She didn't understand what was going on. And I told her to hold down the time. I says, you must hold down the time at this point here. This is where we're figuring out long-term success. Bear in mind this part at the start where we've all done before, right? Is a fantasy land. We can't live there. We're going all in. Everything's perfect. We make everything work. We're getting up at 5 a.m. We're doing all the stuff we've done time and time and time again. I want you to consider this bit here. This is the bit that makes real progress. It's where you start to understand yourself. It's where you have conversations with people. It's where you block people out who are maybe sabotaging you. It's where you refer to your coach and you ask them what's happening and why things changing. They then should come back to you, and I know I do with my clients, and explain every single piece of this to them. I explain it in a breakdown and I tell them, I promise you, once you bust through this phase, which you've probably never done before, you will start to see progress. And lo and behold, the last 2 weeks, my client is, I think, in the last 46 years, she's the best weight she's ever been. She's in the best mental state she's ever been, and her friends and family all see it. And that's because of this phase here, not because of what we did at the start, not because I set her the perfect macro balancer, not because I set her the perfect training program. It wasn't perfect at the start, but your body will naturally respond to any changes. It's when it gets tough. That's when real coaching takes place. This is how I work with my clients. This is why I call my program the shift, because there's a part in everybody's journey that things shift in the right direction, but only if you put the work and give it the time. This is why for summer, I am urging every single person, or whichever time of the year you're watching this, if you're watching it post me putting this up, please consider what you're doing. Consider when it gets tough. Consider the conversations you need to have. Consider who's helping you. Are they rushing you? Are they taking things into account? Or are they just telling you what you want to hear to chase a number on the scales? Think about it. Please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram if you need more information, because I'm super passionate about it. And I guarantee every single person wants to make that shift.